All right, good evening, Speed Gaming 3. Hope you're in for a great match tonight. We have the Super Metroid Randomizer tournament going strong, and I am Sire, and I'm joined tonight by Beep Boop. And how you doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty fantastic. I heard you were sick. How you
Yeah,
doing?
yeah, it's a little bit of a struggle. Got the cough, but I'll try and mute as much as I can to avoid ruining the stream. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing some more good races. Had to jump at least one race this week, even though it's been kind of a down week. But yeah,
Well, I
but
think you picked a pretty good race, I'd
yeah,
say.
yeah, we
Dasr
got.
and Gameaholic. I suppose I don't know their standings. Could you tell us a little bit about them if you know them?
I don't know their particular background. I know Gameaholic's been around for a while. I've seen him in a number of tournaments. I do know this is I think it was the 1-3 race, so a little bit towards the bottom of the bracket, but as with the way the Swiss goes, it should still be close between our 1-3 runners here, and they are off.
Now, this
Um,
week's Swiss major minor, we're gonna. Oh, fumbled my words a little bit there. This is a major minor with area randomization, and boss shuffle is turned off.
yeah,
So that's going to mean that early ammunition is very important for these two runners.
yeah. And you want to talk a little bit more about what area rando is here in Super Metro?
So area randomization basically crafts these gigantic areas. So that these are big areas that you'll recognize all their retro style. But as soon as you see one of those blinking doors, that actually switches the game around. You might end up in some random location like Upper Norfair or East Meridia. You don't know where you'll end up, and it can be quite tricky to figure out where progression lies.
Yeah, this is the area randos have been, I don't know, from the outside looking in, I guess it's been an interesting week, but not necessarily my favorite. I mean, we've seen some great races come out of it, but sometimes if you're not watching closely, it can be a little confusing. We'll try and I hear Beep is pretty good at tracking these things, so hopefully he can help us out here and make sure we know what's going on and where they're
Thank you
heading.
for the flattery, but it does seem that I found my favorite item here, Spring Ball. Shout out
Oh
to
yeah,
Spring Ball. And we do start with some power bombs. That does allow us access to Billy Mays if we so choose.
yeah,
But
and
looks like
one of the
Desert will not.
yeah, and in area, there's definitely got to be some different strats compared to your vanilla, like major minor randomizer. And one of them we're probably going to see here is those power bombs allow them to check the transition. There's a portal down here on meme route, and it's good to get that check out of the way early because it is a little far away. And if it's something you need to know about, you want to know about it now rather than having to come all the way back down the climb to find this. So, oh, actually, Desert. Never mind. Desert's out of here. Um, most of the races, when I see power bombs, I see a check there, but Dasher.
It is a very dangerous check, meaning those hoppers can basically one-shot these runners at their current health. Oh, Gameaholic does have enough health, though, to tank one hit.
Yeah. Maybe it was because he had gone down to 69. So, but either way, at least we'll get to see what it is as this progresses here. No super missiles yet. Not a worry quite yet, but I mean, obviously, want to make sure to get loaded out with all the miners. Neither of them gonna check it, so I guess I'm just talking out my butt there.
I mean, that could be valuable information, but it might not be within these runners' skill set. I don't blame them. It is pretty dangerous.
Yeah, and I guess now that I think about it, those side hoppers normally you would kill them with super missiles, and the lack of super missiles might be driving that decision there.
Oh, that's
You'd
true.
have to lay like 2 power bombs or use a ton of missiles. I don't know how many missiles, but yeah. So might have been the better decision. Well, probably these are both good runners, so probably the better decision not to chance it in there. But in any case, it's an example of something that comes up in area rando. It's a transition that'll be kind of unknown with to them for a little while. Just the tank to start as the first item. So you're in the tournament as well, Beep. How do you like the area randos? Is this a good week for you, or are you?
I personally am an enjoyer. I like them a lot, honestly. The zaniness that can sometimes happen, it's you never know what to expect. And unfortunately, one of my races, I had Kraid being in Meridia in a very committed location. You couldn't leave without gravity suit, but it was tucked in Kraid's lair, so sometimes checking those committed situations can be useful. Unfortunately for these runners, they don't have anything to get them through Gauntlet without getting out, so they could check the item, but they're going to opt not to. At least Dazer's not going to.
Yeah, and again, this is at its core still a very major minor rando, so while Gauntlet could be something good, it's not going to be the suits they need or anything like that, so it's not the worst skip in the world for sure. That's a terrible transition, though, right? Over to Crab Hole.
Gameaholic going to be taking a save. It's interesting to see a little bit of route divergence this early in the run, especially.
Yeah, I wonder what he's... Maybe he is going to check Gauntlet.
Looks like Gameaholic's going to look at the right transitions, although they don't have super missiles, so I don't think you can do any progression here. Yeah, Gameaholic seems to just recognize that.
Yeah, just remembered. And Dasher just checking transitions here, and I already missed. I think he checked 3, and I think I missed 2 of them. So
I did miss that one.
But he's getting a lay of the land here. And what is this, West Meridia?
The top of West Meridia.
Meridia. That's a good one to know. You need to fall down for one of the majors. Or the one major over there, Mob Turtle. Gameaholic also finding Crab Hole. And it looks like we have Red Brintstar here, or Red Tower, I mean.
Dazer making a little bit of a heads-up play, knowing that they don't have supers, they cannot currently check Spazer's location.
Yeah, it's kind of bad timing to come in that way without supers, but Red Tower is a good area in area rando because it does have a lot of transitions as well. So should be able to check a few things here. Hopefully find somewhere else to get those super missiles. And
ooh, Kraid's lair is a fantastic thing to find, but we only have 2 power bombs, so Dazer does need to be careful with the usage. Should be able to get there just fine, though. Now we know this is not boss shuffle, so Dazer doesn't need to save. We'll still check this minor. It is missiles.
Yeah, if it's a super, it makes the Kraid fight so much faster, so it's worth the power bomb there. But unfortunately, gonna have to probably, if he wants to do it now, see Kraid stand up a little.
Yeah, I think with this current loadout, it's going to be a very slow Kraid fight. One that I would not opt for.
You even you just nope out of the Kraid area with no supers?
Oh, it's such a good question because I mean, it was a good idea to check that one last spot for super missiles. I guess I would. I would agree with Dazer's play here to check. Oh, he's going to farm first before going in there, though. Smart play.
Yeah, it's hard to farm those nails. This is heads up. But yeah, I mean, you bring up a good point. I mean, it would definitely be a lot faster down here if he had even one pack of supers. But it's a tough call to nope right out of Kraid's lair when you know you can take a boss down nice and early. So, yeah, it's a tough choice.
I don't even know if with this amount of missiles, I've seen someone do basically the entire Kraid quick kill with just missiles, which was insane to watch. I don't even think this is enough for that.
Yeah, this is going to be a pretty standard Kraid fight, actually. Not something you see every day. In Randomizer, especially. Normally, you see a lot of dead Kraids real quick. So enjoy it while it lasts, everybody.
We're having a pretty good dance.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't necessarily opt when I play rando to play area rando, but I just feel like it's so easy to get sucked into Kraid's lair and just be like, oh yeah, I can finish this area real quick and then never have to come back. That I probably couldn't bring myself to nope out of this area.
Oh, and just with enough missiles, dasr12 takes down Kraid.
Yeah, good fight. And we do see Gameaholic doing the same thing, so both of them making that choice here to take down that early Kraid. And
I hope MM2 gets to see this because grappling beam is in our kid. It's so early too.
yeah. And this is actually really good for them because they are, unlike in the vanilla game, they're technically in red tower, so they're going to be able to do a quick X-ray check after getting this grapple, and be able to clear that out right now too. So, I'll always be checking X-ray. It's the only thing I learned from Glove all season.
Oh yeah, we do know the access to red tower. Yeah, X-ray is absolutely in logic right now.
Yep. Yeah, and they're right there.
Yeah, it's going to be right outside of Kraid's lair. Literally, the next thing they see is the X-ray.
Yeah, I would definitely not skip that. Oh, Dasher with low missiles. And a time getting out of that hole. Yeah, finally got.
They really don't want to let him out.
Oh wow, these guys are
finally
champions. The toughest enemy in the game, right there.
That was a real boss fight.
Ooh, wave beam. I always like to see an early wave beam. It's just good quality of life.
Big damage increase allows you to do a lot of shooting through blocks, checking some items.
Yeah, and like you don't have to bother with blue gate glitches when those come up, and I don't know. For some reason, whenever I try and blue gate glitch, it just annoys me. So it's like, I know it's not that hard, but
it takes some special finesse.
Yeah, and it's just like, I only had wave beam, so I'm a fan. Little interested though that of course every time I talk about something, Dasher does the opposite. So
the biggest thing is probably that he doesn't have super missiles, so he can't check the door below or above.
Yeah, no, I was talking about the X-ray check.
Oh, true. I forgot.
Which Gameaholic is gonna do here. So if something's good here at X-ray, this could definitely be a huge play for Gameaholic. So let's take a look. And oh, that's not good. Straight up, you got it. Yeah, there you go. All right, good recovery by Gameaholic. And I missed another transition. Dasher's side.
Oh, that was the bottom of Green Brinstar.
All right. Oh, and charge beam. That's excellent early game knowledge.
Oh, wow.
That's good for Gameaholic for sure. And a
That
little,
could allow for some boss fights that Dazzler might not be so interested in doing. This could be a huge difference.
yeah. And with Wave Beam, you've always got X Factors in your back pocket if you need a little extra damage. That's a great find. So X-Ray, always be checking X-Ray. I guess I just have to pair a glove every time I come now. Dasher heading into Green Brinstar. That makes sense. This is a great area to check in the early game here. And still no super missiles. Are you starting to get worried, Beep?
Yeah. I assume they'll be here, maybe right around this corner. No,
Oh, another pack of missiles.
certainly Dazzler will find it and be able to get out a green Brinstar, right?
You would think. You never know. Progression could be in Crab Hole.
First,
I
we'll check this
can't, but
transition, and we
oh,
don't want to be there.
that is a good one to know about, though, for checking Bubble Mountain. Especially if they have to do hell runs, but still a little early for that to be something to opt for. And another pack of missiles.
It could be crazy, but the first super pack could be behind Spore Spawn.
Yeah.
It's not
Anything
out of
can
the
happen.
answer, but there's plenty of other things to check first. So
See a required Kraid Legs DLC, required Spore Spawn. This could be a seed. Where's my Varia check tool? Let's just bring everyone in. Can we put an item down at Edicoon's, like where the little guys are? So they have to go down there too? Not sure
guys are getting the
exactly.
lucky power bomb drop.
Yeah. Not sure what. Oh, I guess there is a big side hopper if he's going into the E-tank room there. So, do you want to be? And yeah, I don't know. Super missiles again. So, gonna go into this room. Oh, looks like he's gonna lay a power bomb in this
Oh,
room.
we do have wave beam. I was about to say you can't
That's
reverse gate glitch here, but with a wave beam you can just do the normal shoot
yeah.
and go.
This is the wave gate. Yeah, it's I'm telling you, that early wave beam, it's huge quality of life. I mean, people always want their early oh wow.
Oh, gravity suit's an amazing item finder right now.
Yeah. Especially since we've had at least 2 Meridia transitions, so they have Meridia on the table. But yeah, I mean, everybody always wants their early high jump, but and they get slowed down a lot by all these wave gates and gate glitches. But anyways, yeah, gravity's great in this scenario here, right? You have 2 Meridias on Crab Hole and top of West Meridia, right?
We do have 2 entrances to West Meridia, correct?
So yeah, they've already seen him. They can go back to him, hopefully fairly easily. Potentially clear out some more areas. But we're not done with Brinstar yet.
We do still have 2 majors to find.
Yeah. Gameaholic doing similar things, so...
I would be checking that if I didn't have supers.
yeah. And this is actually a little bit in this scenario for Dasher. I don't know about you, but I might have actually not checked this one first
I think I
because of
would have
that
gone up to
super
the
door.
top first, yeah.
Yeah, because if you get a super up there, then you can check the minor. Whereas this way you only get 1 check. So yeah, a little bit of this super thing is really throwing a kink in their routing, as you can see. That normally that's your best option. Go right down there and then head up, but gotta make sure you're playing the seed that you have been dealt. Any call outs on what the item's going to be here?
I bet the first super is going to be behind the very back, the hidden extra miner.
Okay. Now we shall see. Oh, a reserve tank. How dirty.
This is a. I suppose I'm wrong.
This seat does not want to give up the supers. Oof.
I was about to question how Gameaholic got here so fast, but they don't have their gravity suit yet. Hopefully, they are able to find that behind the wave gate.
True. Yeah. Yeah. If Gameaholic starts checking transitions up here,
This sink is pretty immaculate. They went through the rooms perfectly together.
yeah, that could be a real problem. I wonder if Gameaholic just like assumed that he would find super missiles in this area and then head back down. And again, this could be a big problem for him.
I don't know about you, but I would have assumed I would have found supers up here, and where you would normally get the first supers in any percent.
Yeah, and it looks like he's looking to check transition here. Maybe save reset back off of it. I don't know. Oh, no, saving before Etiquettes?
It could be the miner that is at the end of Edicoons.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Dasher didn't check it, and yeah, it could be supers. I don't know
That would be a
how much.
huge little item for Gameaholic to get, especially with this seed.
And another Meridia transition, so we'll get a Mama Turtle check. I don't know what the save really gains you there, like a couple of seconds maybe? I guess all the energy from this almost dying.
I think if I was personally Dazzler, I'd be checking the portal that's just to the right here, next to the map station. But I also respect wanting to go through Meridia.
Yeah, with the no supers, it's hard to tell. Just another missile pack. Wow. It's getting to the point where it's like, a lot of times you think, oh well, I would do this and I would do that, but man, with the no supers, I don't even know what I would do at this point. It's like 45 missiles I've seen and no
Just getting
supers.
rejected left and right.
Maybe I'd just cry. I don't know.
At this point, I think I might start crying.
Also, Gameaholic not using that save that he set up. Maybe, maybe he's gonna use that one if there's nothing at Wavegate. Do it kind of the opposite way of what I was thinking. And another, just an E-tank at Mama Turtle, so... Oh, Gameaholic's gonna do Spore Spawn. Here we go. Oh, and Supers in Meridia. Oh, but he's saving again? Well, either way, Dasher finally picking up that first Supers pack. That's gotta feel good.
It's about time.
Yeah.
I'd be happy if they're behind Spore Spawn DLC as well, but so glad that Dazzler got him.
Yeah, Gameaholic not only going to show off that vanilla Kraid fight, but also going to show off the vanilla Spore Spawn fight. Hopefully not as you did it as a child with a few more Doppler missiles in there, but still just going to be using missiles and killing Spore Spawn like normal. Want to enjoy this? These messages are brought to you by Spore Spawn. And the messages definitely make sure to follow the runners after this terrible start. They deserve your follows.
Dazzler going for a little bit of a ride, spinning around in circles. I enjoy a little Ferris wheel myself. Looks like Dasr is gonna opt for the gravity jump. Probably a smart play at
Yeah.
this point.
Yeah, I didn't think the gravity jump was really very hard or slow in this area, so I'm not
Gameaholic gonna be
sure.
taking down Spore Spawn. Hopefully, we get a super pack from our good friend.
Yeah, that would be really, really sad if he didn't get gravity suit or any supers in this area. Oh, look at that.
Thank you, Spore Spawn. Thank you very much.
Look at that. Oh, and that's a good transition to know right there. I did catch that one. We've got Torian off of West Meridia.
And that was the the east side of West Meridia.
Yeah. So that's an excellent find for Dasher. The one thing with these area randos as opposed to like a light area, the transitions can link to any other transition. So you can get areas that are dead ends like Kraid's Lair, and you can hunt for Torian for a while if you don't happen to run into it throughout the race.
And Dazer's trying to get out of here. Gameaholic does grab their own gravity suit. Thank goodness they thought to check that.
Yeah, and this is an interesting race because Gameaholic obviously losing time fighting Spore Spawn compared to the Mama Turtle check, but does have charge beam still from his earlier check. So it's a little hard. Dasher definitely looks in the lead, but it's a little hard to tell if that's gonna stick. You know, it's maybe a little too early to tell, but I guess it depends on what Gameaholic does next.
Dazer looks like, based on this trajectory, going to be checking both the Spazer for the major. Pretty smart to remember that that was something we couldn't access before, but now that we have super missiles, we are able to check it out. Probably we'll also check X-ray after.
It's an E-tank here, so. He does have, he is building that E-tank count. He could potentially check out the Bubble Mountain area now with one of those Norfair transitions we saw. It's not exactly the best option, but it's becoming more and more of an option here. Alright, so we do have the X-ray check here. So Dasher going to pick up Charge Beam, and Gameaholic's still working through the Meridia checks, so I think that means Dasher's still in the lead, but of course anything can happen.
Looks like Gameaholic's going to be checking this. I don't think we know where this leads to, so this is brand new information from this portal. Oh, never mind. I'm not the smartest.
Yeah, I thought he'd check that one. Yeah, I feel like he wants to go to Wreck Ship. He wanted to go to Wreck Ship earlier. I thought that was intentional, but now he's kind of off on a bit here. I don't know if that's a good play or not, but he definitely wanted to go to or not Wreck Ship, but like check that transition earlier over Moat. And looks like he's found his way to the Spazer location and also doesn't want to go there. Okay, now I'm a little confused.
I wouldn't blame Gameaholic for getting that Spazer check, assuming that, you know, the first time he ran through there, oh, it must have had super missiles. Definitely checked it.
Now I'm just okay. Now he's heading
Maybe he
back.
remembers.
Yeah, maybe he remembers Spazer. It's not really going to help him in this case, just slowing him down. But definitely good to get it out of your mind at least as a. Oh no, did I forget it? So you have that Spazer check out of the way. Dasher needing a refill.
At this point, it seems like progression is either the right side of criteria or going back to Green Brinstar to start heading through Heck Run, if you will.
Yeah. Yeah, with the energy tanks and the reserves,
And all is said and done, I mean, we're really close, it seems, at this point in the game.
yeah, and I
Pretty
might
much neck
be
and neck.
inclined to do a few hell runs, but looks like they're gonna go up. Maybe check gauntlet now. Maybe check the moat transition. See what they're thinking here.
I think the
You
only
could
thing that
also,
Dasr has over Gameaholic is the knowledge of what's all in East Meridia, or West Meridia, my bad.
yeah, and it wasn't the greatest. There weren't the greatest transitions over there, right? So, I mean,
Nope.
that's good
I
knowledge,
mean,
but
Torian is really good
yeah,
knowledge.
yeah, that was probably the most valuable one I think that I saw.
I can't believe it. After 30 minutes, we still struggle to check Gauntlet. We can see what's in there, but we might not be able to get out.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I think at this point, it's worth it to at least get the knowledge out of the way. Like these area
I've-
randos are so much about knowledge that I would just want to take a peek.
Let's see if
But these
Dazzy is so
runners,
inclined.
yeah, these runners disagree. They just want to head right. Was this Mario? Oh, we'll get some good knowledge here. Some transitions. All right. This is
Let's get straight to Business Center right after this portal transition.
yeah. Oh, and there's your meme route. So meme route would have been interesting. Would have taken you right down. Oh, actually, Gameaholic not going down. Okay. Oh yeah, he didn't check the other one. Wants that knowledge too. But yeah, I meme route could have been interesting. Would have taken you right into business center, but depending on what's at high jump, may have been a dead end for them. Oh, more supers. There we go. I think that's
We
worth
could
it.
have found those very early. Oh no, we couldn't have because
No,
those
yeah,
supers that are blocking the super blocks. I forgot.
supers blocked by supers. Sad face. And Gameaholic and Norfair a different way. I don't know why you would choose this over Business Center. Yeah, go back. There you go. Although Business Center, just having an E-Tank to start.
With Gameaholic's lower E-Tank value, I think it's really nice to know that this entrance is here. It leads. I personally think it's an easier way to get to Bubble Mountain. Gameaholic's taking a lot of damage here, though. Hopefully, they're
Where's
confident
he?
with their spring ball jump.
Yeah, where's he? He wants to go this way.
Oh,
Oh, I guess he
grapple,
has.
right.
Yeah, I guess he has grapple. I forgot. But yeah, he is low and does not have anything for Crystal Flash, so this is not exactly what you want to see. Come on. Oh, get those supers. Okay. That's Spazer. Overhead high jump. So yeah, this side of Norfair just kind of a big loop there with criteria.
So now, if you're Dazer, where do you go in this situation? Because doing a hell run seems pretty reasonable. I think you get to the right side with it's not the easiest run, but I believe these runners could probably do it.
Yeah, I mean he has the tanks for the hell run. I mean I don't know. I mean it feels like you have to do it, but I don't know. We've seen the transition on the other side. Like I'd almost rather if
Yeah,
I
Gameaholic does know the knowledge of like the Crocomire entrance into Lower Norfair or Upper Norfair. My bad. And it's
yeah
a much more leisure one. It's a lot easier to get to Bubble Mountain from there than here, I'd say.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, there's two other Bubble Mountain, like, easier ways to get to Bubble Mountain transitions. I think Gameaholic knows both of them. But I don't know if they would actually be faster than just doing the Hell Run. So, I would probably try and go around for no good reason. But, I mean, I think you have to get the Bubble Mountain is at the end of the day. So, I'm gonna say Bubble Mountain, final answer. Oh, yeah, Dasher having quite a day in the Hell Run there. Need to do a lot of farming. Yeah, and Gameaholic's E-Tank situation is not great. Sure. Yeah, I don't know that you make the same choice in his position.
Now, I'm not super familiar with a spring ball. Is it still doable to do a spring ball jump without high jump?
Up to the reserve side?
Yeah. So like if Dazzler wanted to go up
I
the reserve.
I think it's possible, but it's like super unlikely and very hard. Um, like, yeah, without high jump, I think it's just like way harder. But I'm pretty sure it's like possible. Probably someone in the chat knows better. I should actually look. Totally doable. I don't know about no harder than other spring ball wall jumps. I think it's probably harder than some spring ball wall jumps with high jump. Yeah, is that what you just want to use spring ball for everything, right?
Well, you have the tool.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're probably not going to see a lot of spring ball tech with grapple and gravity suit, but maybe this is the one place we'll get it.
Nice bombs. Does make it a little bit more comfortable though with the small amounts of super or not super power bombs that we currently have.
Yeah. That's a good farm down there by Gameaholic. You got some good power bomb drops. So. Yeah, this seed just being really stingy on miners. I mean, with charge and bombs now. I mean, I don't know. It's probably a poor decision, but I feel like I would almost stop checking miners at this point. Just whatever ones are in the way.
I think I would agree with that. I mean, we do have enough to defeat any boss that comes our way, so
Yeah.
miners, while
Just
being very convenient, especially super missiles helping us kill Ridley, they're not necessarily required.
yeah.
And here we
See,
have
there's
more
some supers.
supers.
Yeah, just run right into them. Those are the only ones I'd be picking up. It feels like we're at the end of Bubble Mountain here. There should be something good. I mean, oh, never mind.
If by something good you mean something ready to be put in the trash, I would agree with you.
Wow. These runners, they are really loving to prove me wrong about everything I'm saying tonight. Well, so Bubble Mountain's a little bit of a bust here.
Gameaholic is ready to show off that spring ball tech. Does need to get the correct timing on the pause menu. That looks correct.
Oh,
Well
nice.
executed. Not necessarily when you have grapple beam. I don't know if... Oh, Dasr. Oh. We are low on health here.
I think he has a pretty full reserve. He was farming for a little while, but yeah. Beeping's annoying. Yeah. Sir. Stacked. Yeah, I mean, with Bubble Mountain like this, where do you go now?
Well, looks like we're going to farm up so we have enough health to explore, and I believe Dasr is going to be checking the entrance to Lower Norfair's transition. We don't know where that portal leads.
Oh no. He killed him into the floor. Why isn't he just using Grapple?
A little surprised that Dasr decided not to check the Norfair reserve tank, though.
Oh, he wasn't in there? I swear I saw it. No?
Unless if my memory's not serving me well, I'm pretty sure Dasr didn't go there.
Oh. Oh, he skipped it. For some reason I thought... No,
Yeah, it seems like a reasonable and logical idea.
Well, like, for some reason I thought I saw him in the room. In the first room, and then I was watching something Gameaholic did.
Maybe Dasr didn't have enough health to get through.
Yeah. Oh, maybe that's why he's farming down there?
He was very low on health getting through there, so...
Yeah, okay. He's going back up now, so maybe he just preferred to do that farm. Doesn't really matter either way. Looks like he is heading back, so we'll get to see the reserve tank item. And while they head over there, don't forget this race is brought to you by P-Toil. Shoutouts to our tracker for making it happen. They don't get on the restream without tracker signing up, and P-Toil made this one happen, so appreciate the help.
Thanks a lot.
Nice X-ray on the door.
Just gotta make sure it's not a missile door.
Yeah. Now they are running into tons of supers, okay, of course. Let's see, is there commentary for P-Toy? Yeah, there we go. Go follow P-Toy. Ooh.
Plasma beam. Now we have a very powerful combo.
That is perfect for this minor situation until they just pick up like 6 supers in a row. But I dare say not exactly what they're looking for.
I think they're looking for Varia, if you ask me.
Yeah, just a little bit, and nowhere to be found at the moment.
Oh, I don't believe Dasr knows what the store transition is in Crocomire, so we're gonna be really happy to find out that it's across the moat. Back to criteria.
You want to take bets on if he picks up those moat missiles? So, and there hasn't been an East Meridia transition yet, right?
Nope, not a single one.
Yeah,
Very
so
curious
the gravity suit not really helping him out. Dasher marking his transition, and yeah, gonna pick up those supers. Call. All right, are we gonna get a gauntlet check now or what?
We do have bombs.
Yeah,
It is now in logic.
It still can't be a suit, so what
Could be
really
speed
helps?
booster though.
Yeah, I
That'd help us
mean,
get through Dragon and through most of the rest
yeah,
of the game.
I was thinking Speed Booster or Ice Beam would be kind of what they would need if they actually did find East Meridia. And Dasher actually showing off that this area is way safer with super missiles in case you get grabbed. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, if your friend gives you a little grab, you just give him a little super missile as a treat.
Yeah, unless the first 2 times they came past here, they had no supers.
It's
Oh
just a
man,
reserve tank.
nothing.
I believe that's all 4 reserve tanks at this point.
Yeah, and those reserve tanks, they're all over the place. Yeah, I mean that's definitely good knowledge for a Dasher, but I don't know that that's that helpful of knowledge at this point. I mean,
Man, where is progression? I'm actually a little lost.
what?
I feel like it would be at the bottom of Upper Norfair. That's
Yeah,
the only portal I think we haven't checked. Could be Wreck
yeah.
Ship.
Could be wreck ship. Could even be a vanilla portal. Oh no, I guess it can't because we don't have area.
We wouldn't want it to be a vanilla portal.
Well, yeah. You know.
Guys are going to be discovering where Torian is, I believe. Oh no, I'm wrong.
Oh, there
Oh,
we
I'm
go.
just missing today.
Where did
So
he
we do know
go?
where East Meridia is.
Where was that?
That was the end of Redburn Start when you start going into Upper Norfair.
Oh.
I must have marked that wrong in my own tracker.
Yeah, did he already? I swear I didn't see that, but maybe he did. Either way, that's where he wants to be. I mean, there's a couple of majors here, and he can take out a boss. So, oh no, never mind. Can't get through. Can't get through bot wound still. So,
Unless if this item ends up being either Speed Booster or Ice Beam, and as I say that, we find out it's just E.
so is progression at Shack Tool since we're over here?
I think that's the last thing we can check right now.
Yeah, because plasma's
Other
closed.
than we could check the other portal leading out of East Meridia.
Yeah, I mean, there's more portals. It could still be in wreck ship or whatever, but I mean, feels like there's got to be something at Shack Tool. Yeah, let's see the check. Let's see a seed where Kraid has to stand. Oh, come on, Dasher. Oh. Well, maybe we'll see
Desert
Shack Tool
Town.
later.
I hope so. Jack Tool's never done me wrong.
This portal check's pretty slow too. I don't know. An area rando almost makes more sense to check the item over the portal, but you know, if portal knowledge is very valuable, could be wrong.
In my opinion, it'd be about 50-50. Items are really valuable, also as knowledge is really valuable, especially if this was be like Wreck Ship. That'd be really good progression.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we do need either Speed Booster or Ice Beam.
I'm feeling Crocomire here. I don't know why, but
I think, based on how much of the map we've seen, this could be a long chain to wrecked ship. Wrecked ship could lead to Lower Norfair, and that could be a huge loop in that direction. And it looks
oh,
like we're in Lower Norfair, so I guess I'm wrong about that one.
That's a really unfortunate position for the good Lower Norfair entrance. It's all like all the way up Forgotten Highway to get to Lower North to get to the backside of Lower Norfair. I mean that is very valuable knowledge, but I don't know. At that point, if you find the front side, you might just go that way. Yeah, and I can't think. Are there any other portals missing? I guess there's.
I
don't know.
don't know how to
VP.
get to wrecked ship. I messed up by tracking, and now it's all jumbled everywhere, and I can't predict anything.
You promised me good tracking.
I tried my best, but I misclicked.
It's all good. Since you said that and I didn't see the first two transitions, I stopped after tracking the first transition. So he brought
You
it
guys
more
are
than I
making
do.
a save and ready to jump into Lower Norfair, though. I don't believe Gravity can be here, or Varia suit, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, it can't be here, but I mean, potentially could check the major Firefly? I don't know. I don't think he's gonna make it, right? I don't,
Well,
yeah,
we
I
don't
don't,
even have Crystal Flash ammo. I think Dasr makes it into the room.
yeah, not anymore.
No, because there's no lava in this room. There's no fire.
Oh, whoops, my bad. Oh, and he's got a ton of reserves. I forgot. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, I guess you can check Firefly. I don't know. I mean, there's been so many reserve tanks and E-tanks, it's probably an item, but
At this point in time, I'd almost bank my money on Shackle holding Varia suit.
yeah, I mean, I feel like this, because you know you're not going to be able to go any farther than this. Like, this can't be shorter than a Shack tool check, and is still not paying off. Wow.
Yeah, and if Dazzler had 2 more power bomb packs, I would maybe think that it's possible to just go fight Ridley, but not even then. We don't have the power bombs, we just can't do it.
Yeah, and I mean, even with the power bombs, it's like still not a lot of E-tanks.
And I don't think Dazzler's screen froze. I think this is purely just a moment of thought. Where do we go?
Yeah. I guess he really doesn't want to do Shack Tool.
Looks like Gameaholic, though. Aiming to the right.
Yeah.
Right after the sand pits, I think that is going to be a Shack tool check.
Gotta be. That's the way to go, man.
I believe we've checked everything that we possibly could, except for Shack. I believe that's going to be Varia suit.
Yeah, I mean they've checked a ton of portals. I can't think of a portal that they missed. I think maybe that's what
Oh, and they don't have high
Dasher-
jump, so they have to do IBJ to get up there? Is that right? Oh, this
Yeah.
is awful.
Oh no, I love IBJ. There's gotta be one every match. Although he is having a little bit of trouble with it.
Hopefully that is the correct lineup. It looks like Gameaholic, in my opinion, looks a little to the right. Might bonk his head.
Yeah. I think you can also springball jump this, which he did earlier, but that's very difficult. Okay. Why is he having so much trouble with this?
I think it's because it's a different setup than normal. Because of the sand's little physics, it makes the timing for the first bomb different than what you'd normally expect. I believe it's at the peak of your jump for this specific setup.
There he
Oh,
goes. He's
there we
got
go.
it.
Oh,
Oh no. There he goes. Yeah, I guess
that's it.
Dasher just really didn't
Like a
want to do this.
glove.
But yeah, here comes Dasher back to Shack Tool 2. You're both thinking the same thing. We're all hoping it's very at Shack Tool. Let's see what happens. Probably gotta be.
And now Desert gets to figure out the moment of, oh, this is what I have to do.
Yeah,
I
and
certainly have never practiced for this. Oh, a gravity jump? Would that be doable?
don't think so. I don't know
I
the
think with
sand.
spring ball, that would actually be a very smart idea.
Not on the sand like that. I think you'd get stuck.
Well, if you have spring ball, I think you can just keep bouncing on the sand and then just plan for a gravity jump at the right timing.
Maybe.
This is new for me, but it sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, I've never tried it that way. Oh, Gameaholic gives Shack Tool the business. But either way, we've got a seed here. We got
Ice beam.
Beam.
Well, that is progression. We do
Oh,
finally have access to Dragon.
wow. That's dirty. And Gameaholic hasn't actually been to East Maria yet, right? Or no, he definitely is in. I'm sorry, this is stupid. He's in East Maria.
I don't blame you. This seed's kind of mentally taxing for both the runners and us as well.
I was thinking he hadn't seen the standard like transition, but he had to have if he got over here through the sand pit. It's just, oof. Yeah, this has been a seed. It's been a good one though. I mean,
I'm
we got
enjoying
this-
every moment of this.
I mean, Gameaholic has been checking out all the major bosses, the minor bosses, the Shack Tools, the Spore Spawns.
Sadly, I think the only one we're gonna miss is Crocomire.
You never know. We could still have Varia back there.
Oh, please, please have Arya behind Crocomire.
Oh man, Dasher looks like he's having a lot of trouble with this. Not even like trying the easy spring ball, trying to do something else. Is he trying to horizontal bomb jump? Well, at this point, I mean, I think he knows it, and I think we're right in that he has to do this.
I think this is a required ice clip for the Metroid.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we'll see as the Gameaholic moves on here, but also this
We are set up for microwave beam. Excellent.
this does put Gameaholic back into the lead here. Good lead change. He may not have all the portal knowledge, but he has the ice beam. And now the Varia.
And there's Varius, dude.
Oh boy. So with Ice Beam being his progression here, I think that's technically go mode. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and they have bombs, so if they get grabbed by Metroid, it's no big deal. So yeah. Yeah, Gameaholic now fully in go mode. Less than an hour in, which the seed that started with no super missiles and was not sure what was going to happen. That's an interesting one, and I don't even think. I don't know. Do you think there? I mean, obviously hindsight and everything, but Beep, do you think that there's even like a faster way they could have gotten to Shack? I mean,
I think they did all the right choices, checking basically everything before Shackle, because Shackle being so slow. But I mean, here we are. Progression is in shackle.
Yeah. And, well, and that's the thing. Like, I don't even know that you. I mean, I guess once you get bombs, you can do it, but it's not like the first check you go to when you just have bombs and gravity suit.
Well, gravity and spring ball, as far as I can tell, that makes this a very clean trick if you're right. You think to do that. I
Yeah.
wouldn't have thought to do that myself.
Yeah. This is a crazy one. And they both got here. It's just, yeah, Dash are having so much more trouble with it than Gameaholic. I
Gameaholic
don't.
says we're not going to check majors anymore. We don't do that. Or
Yeah, I don't know if I would check the major here because you still have lower Norfair,
takes me up.
even if it's screw attack. Like,
We take that. We don't have much
yeah,
health for Mother Brain. But I think that's now a comfortable amount of health. I think we're ready. Just send it.
yeah. I mean, I think literally any item that would have been there would help him with lower Norfair. So I completely agree with that check. You know, as his E tanks build up, it's going to be less valuable, but
Dazzard's gonna make it. Let's
there we
go.
go. All right, everybody, we got to race again. Dasher has lost the lead, but he does have Torian knowledge, which I don't believe Gameaholic has. So, as much time as Dasher just lost, you know, Gameaholic still has to find some stuff. I'm not even sure, has Gameaholic seen... Because the backside of Norfair was all the way on Forgotten Highway. Like, I don't even know if
That's
Gameaholic knows how to get to Lower Norfair right now.
that's a pretty good point. Yeah, I forget where the other entrance is as well because I didn't do good tracking this time around.
Well, I don't think we've seen the other entrance, or at least I haven't seen it.
That, I actually don't know if we have either.
Yeah, so this is, well, I mean, while this is good for Gameaholic in that he's in go mode, he's not necessarily in knowledge go mode for these area randos. We'll see if how quickly he can figure this out. Dasher does pick up that ice beat, and now knows the truth of the always check shack tool first.
Disregard
Oh.
everything else.
And he
Oh,
blows the
Dazzard
shack
is
tool
not
away.
happy.
Yeah. Very angry at shack tool for that. This is good though. Gameaholic. I don't know if he's clairvoyant. He's been here before, but looks like he's heading the right way. I mean, they have checked a lot of other transitions. I guess you would assume this would be actually wreck ship or somewhere you need to go, so.
Yeah, especially if you haven't seen Lower Norfair at this point. And you're right here, you may as well check it.
But yeah, really the only holdup left for Gameaholic is getting back to that Torian. Well, no, I mean, actually, we haven't seen Wreck Ship either, have we? So you do still have to find that. We are kind of running out of portals, so I guess the chances of running into it are increasing. Oh man, Gameaholic getting some super lag there. Yeah.
Well, having the nice, comfortable 30 Ridley pills is always nice and welcome.
Yeah. It's an in-room super. I'd consider that run into. Surprised he didn't check that miner up top, though. I guess with bombs, you don't really need more than 5 power bombs. Just gonna check Firefly.
The speed booster does make things faster, but instead we just receive more E.
Yeah. Oof. I probably would have frozen that guy instead of killed him. Freeze the other guy.
Without high jump and space jump, this is a little bit of a difficult room to traverse. We do
Yeah.
have some skills up our sleeve, things like infinite bomb jump. Gameaholic gonna do a nice little wall jump there though instead. Probably the fastest option.
Yeah. Making it look easy. Alright, so Dasher's gonna take out another boss here and even up the race, but Gameaholic is down in lower Norfair. So still having that lead. And since they both kind of got stuck in this seed, their equipment's pretty much paired up. Neither of them really going to have much of an advantage as this game goes on.
Yeah, as far as
Seems the same equipment.
pacing goes, I'd say this is probably Gameaholic's game to lose. I think they both have knowledge of where Torian is.
Yeah. We do have a true race to the finish going on here. Ironically, Gameaholic has a super healthy super missile count now. Could use all of them on Ridley, but it's going to start out with a few charge shots. Get some good pogos. Did not get the turnaround though. Yeah, gets another pogo, and looks like Ridley should be. Oh, yep, there he goes. Now he's dead. Excellent fight from Gameaholic. And another E-tank. Where are all the items?
I'm a little
Wreck ship?
surprised Gameaholic didn't pick that up. That's the only thing we need left for stand-up glitch. We do have a very nice beam combo for doing that.
Yeah, so we still have, what, space jump, speed booster, high jump, and screw. And I guess they can, we got wreck ship and croc really are the two areas that we haven't really seen.
Wow. I guess Fantoon's just hogging all the movement.
Yeah. That sure ended up in a sand pit. Did I miss something?
I'm not quite sure.
Where?
Oh, Dazer's trying to get up. Instead of taking the secret entrance that you receive after getting Dragon, we're gonna go through the pipe.
I mean,
I
that's...
just forgotten.
This is slower though, right?
Yeah, this is.
Okay.
I don't blame the runners though. This seed's been taking a mental toll.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, Gameaholic. Needs to be a little careful. After just a couple charge beams, we'll take out these, I know they're not the Musketeers, but I don't know what their actual names are.
I'm really bad with the enemy names, but I think, aren't those just called key hunters?
That's correct.
Okay. That's like the one I do now. Well, and I guess I know metal pirates, but that's just because they're metal pirates.
Gameaholic going through Reverse Cathedral. I don't remember where this ends up, but oh yeah, that's right. We don't know where
Yeah. It was never. They never found the other side, and this is a good option to be wreck ship.
Does this mean this leads to wreck ship, and wreck ship leads to Crocomire, and that's just a dead end? So we have to loop back through here.
Oh, that sounds awful, but it is. It feels possible.
I think that is exactly the case for if this is wreck ship.
I mean, unfortunately, they're not going to check the other transition. I don't think to confirm, but I mean that seems like the case. So we're about to find out something for sure here. Yeah, there's wreck ship.
This is quite the seed. We get an early super lock where both runners are scrambling to find supers. Turns out you can either find it behind Spore Spawn, DLC, or in Mama Turtle. Both of those options being very, very out there.
Yeah. And what if behind Croc, I have to watch the credits, but what if behind Croc is like speed booster and high jump or something like?
I think Croc and Fantoon must have planned this together.
Yeah. Yeah, this is not a rando. This is more of a plando.
This is Fantoon and Crocomire's plando.
Oh man. Well, in any case, Gameaholic did find their last boss, and it is time to finish them off. Making worse room in the game look easy. So we're going to have Fantoon versus Ridley dueling fights here. And with Gameaholic in the lead, we have the potential for a Spore Spawn victory. It's good stuff.
Gameaholic barely missing the microwave beam. Fantoon really just wants this seed to last as long as possible.
Fantoon with the juke. I think he just broke his ankles.
Gameaholic giving that nice little flick before executing the microwave beam.
All the bosses are down for Gameaholic. Dasher having a little trouble with Ridley, though. This fight's going on a bit.
Dasher's color palette's throwing me for a loop, but I can see the ice beam particles. It looks like it's just plasma, but trust me, there is ice beam there.
Yeah, I can't. I mean, Ridley looks pretty standard red, but this is not going well for him.
little surprised Dazer's opting not to use the super missiles.
Yeah, me too. All right, Gameaholic is going to check the other side here. So if this is Crockmeyer,
I really want this to be Crocomire.
we're gonna know for sure. I guess he's praying it's one of the transitions he missed, and it's Crockmeyer. Oh wow,
We've exposed them. The Plandomizer masters themselves.
wow, what a seed! If you're not part of the late night area rando seed, you're gonna have to watch this one back. I mean, this is just unbelievable. This might change my whole world view on area rando. So now we get the huge backtrack. So let me ask you a question, Beep, since we're just going to be having a huge backtrack here. You see Croc there. You know that you can kill him in like a couple seconds. And potentially, and you know now that you have to double back through worst room in the game.
Ooh.
Why not check behind Croc to see if there's high jump or space jump? You know what I mean?
I'm personally familiar with the spring ball wall jump, so I don't think I'd be struggling too much with that. But I see what you mean.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I keep forgetting about the spring ball. We got it so early. Not used to the goods. And we already saw Gameaholic do a nice spring ball wall jump earlier, so I assume we're going to see it again. But yeah, this is a crazy one. That's a long way back to Torian, too. If you're in Gameaholic's mind right now, what do you must be thinking you're so far behind. You fought Spore Spawn. You just ran onto the dead end that's Crocomire. Like, there's no way there's not about to be
lava dive.
Yeah.
And with nothing else to let us through, we have to do a gravity jump. Looks like we're gonna be
getting shot. Nailed. Oh, and he has no reserves. He doesn't have too many attempts at this.
And we don't even have enough ammunition for Crystal Flash, so this is the health that we have.
Yeah. Alright, good job, Gameaholic. But yeah, this is turning out. I mean, there's no way that you can think. I mean, you know, most runners I feel like say that they don't think they're ahead anyways, but with this layout, I can't imagine.
My mind would be in shambles.
Yeah. Can't imagine you think that this is going well. And it looks like Dasher is coming to the same conclusion. We'll see. Dasher's checked out a lot more portals, so if he finds Wreck Ship over here, when he finds Wreck Ship over here, I assume he'll probably know that Croc is on the other side, but I mean, those portal checks were a long time ago. Might have forgotten.
Well, I'll tell you what, if this wasn't a race, I would certainly be making sure Crocomire doesn't see the light of day.
Yeah, with no power bombs and no movement items, the next couple rooms are actually going to be pretty dangerous for Gameaholic. Needs to be really careful. Not just this room, but the next room where it fills up with the acid. I mean, he's got gravity, but that acid can really get to you if you miss a couple of wall jumps, miss a couple of jumps. So
looks like Gameaholic is setting up for that spring ball wall jump. I don't think there was enough morph ball time. I don't think we have it here. Gonna have to try that again.
Dasher did find the wrecked ship. I don't know if you can. Probably happy to be nearing the end of this one, but maybe not happy about where it is.
A Force Forgotten Highway. You don't see that often.
Yeah. Yeah, in this case, it is the only way, not just the fastest way.
Not so forgotten highway.
Yeah, and Gameaholic taking it really carefully there. That I think that's necessary.
With
Like
this
the
health,
down back.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
A
that's not
good
good.
solid
He's in
3
the.
hits and you are in trouble.
Yeah, and he's spent a lot of time in the acid. And his last save was a long time ago. Come on. There he goes. Now he's being super careful. This is good.
Without high jump, without space jump, this room becomes a lot more difficult.
Oh yeah. Alright, and he's up. One last jump. Okay. So yeah, he's not free and clear because he still has 3 musketeers, but
With this beam
this
combo, I think
is
there'll be no trouble.
yeah, this is way better for him now. Man, Samus is getting the workout today. Running all the way from Wreck Ship through Lower Norfair over to, I think Turing was somewhere off of Meridia, right?
Getting a real pacer test then. Except it's just 1 lap.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny too because there were some good loops earlier, like that. The upper Norfair had like a good loop. All the entrances off of what was it, Brinstar or something, but and the later entrances just not cooperating. And Dasher also getting the microwave, nailing down that Fantoon. Has all the bosses down. So both of them just on the race to Turing and the end of the game. Hour and 21 in, finishing off the final boss. Not a terrible time for a rando by any means, especially for this one with everything that's happened.
Yeah, the gatekeeping of super missiles, you're not allowed to get those until you've done the Spore Spawn DLC.
Yeah,
Having to fight Kraid without super missiles, that was quite an interesting sight.
yeah, definitely. So these racers really showing that they maybe we'll call it perseverance here. Ooh, and Dasher's gonna actually do a check and pick up Speed Booster. Nice. So I guess Croc was not holding Speed Booster high jump like I had hoped.
I'm telling you, they planned it together, both Fantoon and Crocomire.
Yeah. That's definitely an excellent pickup considering how far Dasher has to go to get back.
It's gonna make up time.
Yeah, I think it's
I don't know if it's
actually
enough to get through everything though faster.
yeah. I mean, it's not enough on its own to catch him up, but it's definitely going to save more time than he spent doing that check, which is not always the case with these end of the game checks. But so much running left in this game. That one's saving up some time. Oh, he's gonna check the E too. All right. So we're gonna sneak preview of a couple items here from Wreck Ship. It'd be crazy if this were high jump.
Good call.
All right, so I guess Croc is holding what, screw attack and speed and space boost, space jump. Oh man, insane! So Dasher is all loaded up now with his high jump speed booster. He's gonna have a great time heading back all the way through Lower Norfair, or at least a way easier time than Gameaholic had. Man, who rolled this plando?
I hope someone keeps this and ends up playing it maybe a year or two later and questions if it really was a plando or not.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I would have probably given up like an hour ago after this seed. This is the seed for sure. And quite honestly, I as much as I maybe spoke about not being a fan of area rando at the beginning, a lot of these seeds end up being pretty interesting, just because of the way the portals work. But interesting, maybe to watch, not always. Huh.
Oh,
I imagine if I
I
were
wouldn't
playing
be
this
playing
one,
this.
I imagine if I were playing this one, I would have maybe already given up. But yeah, Gameaholic heading into Torian. Under an hour and a half, which honestly, with this seed, is a great time. It's some strong perseverance. Oh,
Oh,
Dasher got
Dazzler does
blasted too.
have high jump. That should be enough to just make the jump itself.
I was gonna say, I don't even think he jumped.
Gameaholic, thank goodness they have bomb because they don't have the power bombs to get through all these without it.
Oh, trouble. Oh, there he goes. Okay. The full beam combo should see some pretty quick Metroid rooms. Not really much that's going to be different here in Torian. Since he didn't check anything in Rex ship, we're not going to have any chance of baby skips or anything, but should still have a pretty quick finish anyways.
Yeah, without high jump or speed booster, I'm gonna be really interested to see how well Gameaholic can execute the big climb in Retro Brinstar, getting out of there here and trying to finish the game. It's gonna
Yeah,
be quite a different story.
It's definitely part of the escape where Dasher's going to make up a little bit of time, but it is still definitely Gameaholic's race to lose here. So, you're an hour and a half in, you get to Torian, and you got this loadout. Do you take that final save just in case?
Are you speaking of the save right before Torian? Or like right before Mother Brain?
Yeah.
With this loadout, I'm pretty confident. I would have no troubles.
I was gonna say, usually I am on the side of saving, but with this seed, I feel like if I died, it would just be if it happens, it happens. Like, it's not like I'd want to go back and finish it. You know what I mean? So,
Give it your best.
yeah, did what I could. The seed didn't want me to win. Too bad. Like, so, and plus, with Gameaholic on this one, it's really not going to be too much of an issue with the Mother Brain because it doesn't have the tanks for stand up like you mentioned. So, it's not really going to be any chance of craziness here.
Ezra taking a couple hits here, but has quite a bit of reserves, so should be fine regardless.
Yep. Oh, as I say that, Gameaholic taking a little acid bath. A little trouble with the Zeb skip.
There we go.
There he goes. Doesn't really matter either way. He's got tons of ammo, so.
Ezra picking up a fortunate little E-tank on their long trek back to Torian.
Yeah, and that was one that he had already picked up, remember? So he knew exactly where to get his health refill. I guess that knowledge did come in handy? Question mark?
Well, they were at one E-tank, and I mean, the Three Musketeers, unless if you know exactly how to deal with them, they can swoop down at you and surprise you.
Oh yeah, for sure. Alright, Gameaholic into the Mother Brain fight, taking a lot of hits. I mean, he has reserves too, but there's a bunch of onion rings to the face. Don't want to take any of these catch-ups. Is he? Yeah, okay. But it is done. So just a mother brain 3 and an escape away?
I don't know about you, but I think I'm done watching this scene.
Yeah, I would most of the time when you're this close to Torian, you just finish it off, but if I'm Dasher, I don't even know if I want to. Just take the L and move on.
Suppose I'll take a moment to thank the organizers for helping make this Swiss bracket happen. I was very glad that this was my very first tournament to attend, and I think they've been doing an awesome job. I've been loving every second of it.
Definitely, it's been a great tournament this year. Great turnout, and appreciate the organizers making it happen. Even on these races where everything's happening at the last minute and we're all hopping in.
And if I couldn't be more happy to have this as my first commentator match. This was quite something to watch.
I don't know if anybody's after this. If someone sees you sign up for another com, they might just forfeit off the start. Like,
oh,
the kind of seeds you cursed them with, man.
Oh, I do have a 100% track record, don't I?
No, it was a great one to watch and a good race. I mean, really, Dasher's not that far behind, and you know, probably going to be in Torian before Gameaholic finishes the race here. So they've both played very well. They both had plenty of issues in various places, but I think that the seed is more to blame for that than anything else.
Either way, I have to give props to these runners. They definitely deserve the follow. This was quite the seed to push through.
Yeah, definitely. And I must say, this is probably the most interesting. I mean, there was a good area rando race earlier with Crockemeyer that was pretty interesting, but this is probably one of the more interesting layouts that I've seen. I guess I never really thought about how you could have a long string to the dead end Crockemeyer and then just be really in a bad spot.
Oh yeah, this is definitely one of the most unique aspects of area randomization. Sometimes you get these seeds where you have a very long strand just for it to be a dead end. For something like Torian, Kraid, Crockemeyer, and you just got to facepalm, especially if it's Torian and you're not ready for that golden 4.
Yeah. Yeah, or in this case, happened to do the biggest backtrack of all time. Oh man. Gameaholic. He's hitting the ship, and he is going to finish this seed with a strong 1 hour, 33 minutes, and 6 seconds. GG takes the victory, and a well-deserved victory for sure. Oh boy.
Gameaholic with a race time of, let's see, that is 1 hour, 33 minutes, and 0.06. Or, yeah, 6 seconds.
What a race. Glad everyone hung in with us there. It was definitely a seed, and it looks like we do have Dasser on the line. GG.
GG's. That was certainly one of the seeds of all time.
And Gameaholic has also joined us. GG, congrats on the victory.
Thank you. So yeah, who wrote the plan, though?
Yeah, right?
My bet is it's Crocomire and Pantoon.
Well, it's
You
kind
guys-
of convenient. Croc was staying near the end since he was like, "Oh, no one's going to get me while they're in go mode."
Yeah, I think they talked it out. They planned it out, and Pantoon said, "Yeah, you can hide behind my my wreck ship, and we're gonna just store all the movement items."
Yep.
Oh man, yeah. Where to even start on this one? I mean,
Yeah, that shackle entry, I don't know how to do shackle entry. That's just awful. Why would they make you have to bomb jump up there?
We were theorizing a little bit, and I think what we came up with, the best way to get up there would have been a spring ball gravity jump.
God.
I'm gonna look about the strat since I don't know how to do it other than the bomb jump strat. I guess.
yeah, there were bomb jump struggles there. At similar times, you guys were pretty close at that point.
Oh well.
Yeah. What a what a way to go! Shack Tool being the progression you needed, but maybe not
last
the one you
location.
wanted.
I was considering checking shack tool. I was like, nah, there's no way there's something there. And then I go check fireflies. Nope, it's an E-tank. What do you know?
Oh, and look at you with your ice shields.
Yeah.
I almost died, so I would not recommend trying it.
Norfair was sort of a blessing curse. I thought I threw it hard since there's nothing there other than the beam, but I could easily do without that. But yeah, I thought I would waste so much time doing hell runs around that. But I probably would have skipped Shack Till if I didn't check Norfair first, seeing there wasn't anything else.
Yeah, it was a real interesting start to the race too. For a while, and maybe even Dasher doesn't know this, but Gameaholic found the first super missiles behind Spore Spawn, so we got to see Spore Spawn.
That's crazy.
There was a different super missile?
Yeah, there was.
Yep.
Yeah, at Mama Turtle.
Yep.
What?
Yeah.
You guys found them kind of around similar times too, but it was like, yeah, he found one at Mama Turtle, you found one at Spore Spawn, and then you kind of like converged later on in Norfair.
All this time.
Pretty crazy. Wow.
It was
I
pretty
was
wild
thinking-
watching this. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
I was thinking like this is going to end up like that one race in like week 2 where they didn't find supers for an hour. I was afraid it's going to be one of those seeds.
I need to check that. I need to check that run since I still haven't caught up with all the VODs.
Yeah, that was a crazy race too. I think that was one of Polar Bear Bunnies, right?
Yeah, it was.
The 1 hour. I think I watched some of that. It was
Like
just
102 for supers.
It was painful. Yeah. Yeah, it was a painful one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
This
not
one
that
was
this
too.
one was.
Yeah, having Ridley and then Fantoon in the most remote locations in the game. That's just not fun.
Did Wreck Ship have all the movements?
Yes,
Yeah.
I got
Oh,
speed
jeez.
and high jump at Wreck Ship.
Oh man.
And then I think it said in the credits,
Who was at Grapple?
Spaceship was actually at Waterway or something,
Oh, of course.
or maybe it was. Yeah, I think it was Space Ship at Waterway.
That's a troll.
Yeah. But yeah, it was definitely a crazy back and forth. I mean, it looked like Dasher was in the lead for a long time, but with the way the seed went, it just kept going back and forth until Gameaholic did get that bomb jump faster than you, and
I
then
figured.
had the lead.
Yep.
It's pretty crazy. I feel like you guys synced up like 2 or 3 different times throughout the race, and the last time being at Shack Tool.
I'm definitely gonna check the VOD. I just know that I was making a lot of questionable choices since I was just so thrown off about the late supers that I had to rethink about all the places I had to use the supers on. And
Yeah. Yeah, it looked like at first that you guys were handling it pretty well. Like at one point, Dasher passed Spazer and didn't even bother like going up there, remembering. But then, as the supers kind of like still weren't around, it looked like it started to break down after that.
Yeah. Yeah, I was looking. I think when I got the X-ray item, you might have seen me just stand there for a while. I was just like, "What am I doing? Where is progression?" I was so confused. So at that point, checked like 90% of the transitions, and I was like, "Where am I going?"
This was like deceptively open, like somewhere sort of early in the game, with the exception of just lack of supers, and
Yeah.
it was just nuts. But I think I sort of figured that super was going to be in Choli's spot. I never thought of Mama Turtle, but I figured Spore Spawn is like the dumbest place that I could be in at. And with all the missiles, I knew that the seed was forcing you to get super slate, and so that's how I sort of figured that it was going to be Spore Spawn.
I just got
Yeah.
lucky with Mama Turtle.
Yeah. So I guess technically Spore Spawn's not required, and I'm kind of sad since I would love to be more than happy to skip that boss. Yeah, I think what was it? Like, I even forgot to get Mama Turtle at one point, and I thought I was going to throw it, and I just didn't bother going back to her since I was already committed going forward.
Yeah, you definitely skipped a few things. Mama Turtle, Gauntlet. I mean, I don't know if I call Gauntlet a skip, but it's like
There was
things
no
that
way.
Sure did check, and you never actually went back to.
Yeah, what was it? I think I only had 5 power bombs at the time, so
Yep. Did you have 5 power bombs at the end?
yep. Same.
Yeah,
me too.
nobody saw. We never saw a second
Nope.
pack on
Did not
anyone's
see a
screen.
single one.
Yeah,
Speaking
that
of
was
all
a
the
little
mini
bit-
bosses, I think Gameaholic killed all the mini bosses except for Crocomire. Maybe
Oh.
peeked in to check on him and didn't see Golden Chorizo at all.
Nope.
I'll check any of those guys.
Oh, Dasr.
Dasher
Dasr. Dasr.
taunting the animals.
Nope. Are you doing it? Nope. Good
The
call.
animals didn't deserve that.
Nope.
Maybe they're the true masterminds of the seed.
You know what? Maybe they are. You know, they would deserve
yeah.
this.
And we do see your finish on stream. 141.29. Still, I mean, as we've been saying, kind of like the whole end of the seed here, still a great time for what was definitely a long seed. There was
That was very
not
long.
a lot of ways to make this one faster. So yeah, I mean, actually, as you know, as we kind of wrap this one up here, I mean, thinking back on it, is there a route change that you think you could? I mean, obviously checking Shack tool quicker, but it's like, is there even really a route change that you would have made, or you would have still had to take the same route and just check different items?
I would have committed Meridia a lot sooner, since there's no reason for me to do all the early held checks, especially with the Mama Turtle and Sand Pit, since those are really quick checks, and those weren't really too far out of the way. And if they were really important, and yeah, I just wasted a lot of time in Norfair. I could have actually skipped all of up in Norfair if it wasn't for that.
Plasma.
I could do without that. I mean, it's with all the refills, and I'm pretty sure the fact that since I fell in double chamber, like I think I spent a fair bit of time over there.
Now,
Yeah.
I am a little curious. You guys both ended up having to fight Kraid with only missiles. Looking back at it, would you have maybe chosen not to fight Kraid first, given that?
No, I mean especially in the area, Randall, since it's going back to Kraid. Backtracking is already a hassle. Not to mention trying to remember how to get back to Kraid, and since he's only have one entrance, I think it'd be a hassle. And he didn't seem that much slower, so like maybe just because he was in the middle of the red tower, and I would have eventually backtracked. But but there was always a possibility where I could have gone so deep to the point where it would take a while. Plus, Kraid had 2.
Yeah, Kraid has 2 major items. That's my reasoning for it. There's no point in missing those 2 major items.
Yeah, fair.
Okay.
I think I've spoken my mind. Do you have anything else to say, Sire?
No, just a great race, and it was a taxing one on the mind, so definitely, yeah, we'll let you go and get some sleep or whatever you need to clear your mind of this seed. But yeah, if you guys have any final thoughts, definitely let's have them.
Yeah, just want to say thanks for racing me in this quote-unquote plando. But yeah, it's been pretty fun, kind of crazy, but yeah, definitely looking forward to watching the VODs. And thanks for commentating this. Only managed to hear the last bit of after I finished my race, and looking forward to hear watching this back. And thanks for Peter for restreaming and tracking this too. And yeah, my races don't get streamed often, so I really appreciate you working together to restream this.
I guess I got to thank you guys. This is my first time ever doing commentary.
Ooh, nice. Well, I'm looking
and
forward
it
to
was
hear more of it.
Despite the seed, it was, or maybe because of the seed, it was a really interesting one to watch. Probably more interesting to watch than it was to play. So I'm happy to be on this side of the desk for this one. But yeah, any final thoughts, Tasher?
I'll learn the Shack tool room.
Yeah. You gonna need some of that tech probably when week 7 rolls around, I assume.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And speaking about the weeks, we are coming to the weekend here. Still a lot of races left to go. A lot of races over the weekend. There will be one actually later tonight, it looks like, versus Count, or maybe it's not later because this one took so long. Actually, in 10 minutes, there's another race over on SpeedGaming between Count Cranberry and the crane operator, maybe?
The crane OP, yeah.
Yeah. And so that's going to be over on SpeedGaming. So actually just flip right over there, check that race out. And then we have plenty of other races over the rest of the weekend. Definitely some going to get some restreams. Looks like Vibrant Colors versus P-Toil, our faithful tracker here, is going to have a great race tomorrow on Friday on a restream at 3 p.m. And McTimothy versus Beep Da Whoop over on 9 p.m. on Friday. Looks like it probably will get a restream as well. So definitely watch our team here and some more races tomorrow, and the rest of the schedule as well. Anything else before we sign off here, Boo?
Nope. Can I say the line though?
Oh, yeah, go for it. Have a good night, everyone.
And yeah, good night, everyone, and we will see you next mission.